And a good evening, everybody. Welcome to the MSJ Convent Avenue Gymnasium, known as the Martin McDonough Gymnasium. And we have Fairhaven and MSJ boys JVs warming up on the floor as we look out tonight. It's going to be a doubleheader of basketball action. We'll have the JVs face each other first. And MSJ, as you can see right there, shot of them. And then over here, the Fairhaven Slaters visiting tonight. So this should be a good contest. Two local teams here in our viewership, and excellent basketball on the schedule for tonight. So let's give you the starting, or actually the rosters for both of these teams, and then we'll give you the starting lineups for both. So we'll start off with the host team, the MSJ Mounties. MSJ is Owen Hackett. Owen is a freshman. Mason Green, he is a sophomore. Vincent Cavallari, he is a freshman. Dominic Anderson, he is a freshman. Arthur Triner, he is a freshman. Gavin Towell, he is a sophomore. Braden Schutz, he is a freshman. Deshaun Reed, a sophomore. James Williams, a senior. Ben Looney, Ben is a sophomore. Ricky Gillum, Ricky is a sophomore. And Narven Paul, and Narven is a senior. So there is the junior varsity roster for the MSJ Mounties. And let's give you the roster now for the Fairhaven Slaters. Jack Almeida is a sophomore. Jack Spalding, he is a sophomore. Ethan Haggerty, he is a sophomore. Andrew Barker, he is a freshman. Jace Hetrick, he is a sophomore. Adam Williams, a sophomore. John Roberts, a freshman. Max Cahill, he is a sophomore. Cody Adams, he is a freshman. And Porter Silva, he is a freshman. The head coach for the Fairhaven Slaters is Mr. Luke Vadnais, who has been at the helm of the JV program for many years now. Luke, also a former player under head coach Bob Prenovost way back in the day. The head coach for the MSJ boys is Mr. Nick Davis. So there you have it, the entire rosters for both of these teams. As we look at the Fairhaven Slater boys warming up to our right, and the MSJ Mounties to our left, and we expect an excellent crowd here. Let's give you a crowd shot here on hand for this one tonight. Two local teams. The varsity contest coming up directly after. The Fairhaven Slaters are undefeated coming into this contest here tonight. They sport a 16-0 record. That is the varsity. And the MSJ boys at 10-5 overall. So a lot of anticipation about that game. Fairhaven did win the first meeting of these two teams, and that was back at the end of January, I believe on January 30th. And we'll have more on that coming up. But we expect a good JV boys basketball game here tonight as we watch both of these teams continue their warm-up. And we'll be back. We'll have the starters and the opening tip-off coming up. Welcome back to Martin McDonough Gymnasium here on PEGTV Sports Presentation as we see the Fairhaven boys come out, JV boys, center court. They'll be joined here shortly in just a moment by the MSJ Mounties. Starting tonight for the MSJ Mounties in this JV boys basketball matchup will be Arthur Triner. Braden Schutt will be a starter. Deshaun Reed will start. Ricky Gillum will start. And Narven Paul. And starting for Fairhaven will be Jack Almeida, Andrew Barker, Jace Hetrick, Max Cahill, and Cody Adams. So there you go, the starting fives for each team. So we've given you the entire roster. We have the ball at center circle, ready to get underway. And off the opening tip, it is going to be controlled first here by the Fairhaven Slaters. So Fairhaven JV boys will set up for the first time here tonight. Top of the circle shot by Max Cahill, a sophomore for Fairhaven, is good for our first bucket. That will be a three-pointer. And Fairhaven going to some half-court pressure right now as the Mounties try to break that pressure over the half-court line. See the ball saved inbounds at the Mountie end of the floor. The Mounties do get off a shot from underneath, and it is not going to be good. We'll have a whistle. One of the Mountie players shaken up on that previous play. That's Narven Paul, holding on to his shoulder area, so he's going to be replaced here in the lineup and will be attended to by the athletic trainer here at the sideline. All right, so we'll see Fairhaven inbounding the ball here at the sideline. Slaters have it in play. Right corner shot Fairhaven has found the range. That's Andrew Barker that will hit it for 3. 2 field goals from Fairhaven, both 3-pointers. Mountie still looking for their first points. Drive to the MSJ basket. That's Arthur Treener going up for a shot. Arthur is fouled, and he'll be on the free throw line to shoot. That'll be our first foul of the ball game, and the foul will be against Jace Hetrick. Jace for the Fairhaven Slaters picks up the first team foul, the first foul of the ball game. And Mounties are on the board now. That's a free throw that is good by Arthur Treener. Arthur is a freshman here at MSJ. Second free throw is up. And this one is going to come off the rim, no good. Rebound, Max Cahill. And as you can see in all that activity, Max Cahill going to pick up a traveling violation. So that'll be a turnover. Fairhaven gives it back to the MSJ Mounties. First quarter action. We have 6:42 left to go here in the first quarter, 6-1. Fairhaven with 2 3-point field goals leads. MSJ 1 point from the free throw line. Loose ball over the half-court line. Picked up there by the Slaters. So that'll be a turnover MSJ. And nice drive into the paint, coming in from the left side with a right-handed shot. That was Jace Hetrick. Jace will hit it off the glass for the 2. Mounties with it at their end of the floor. We see the ball apparently hitting that sideline there over across the way. The official right there to catch that, so that'll be turnover MSJ back to Fairhaven. Right wing shot, another 3-point attempt. That was Andrew Barker that put that one up. You saw it come off the rim as a miss, hit the top of the backboard. That is an out of bounds, goes back to MSJ. Full court pressure coming from Fairhaven. It's going to be a foul on Max Cahill for Fairhaven. That's his first personal, the team's second. Ball will be inbounded by MSJ at the baseline. Nice drive to the MSJ basket. That was Deshaun Reed. Deshaun getting a nice angle on it. Goes in for the first MSJ field goal. Our score, Fairhaven 8, MSJ 3. JV Boys Basketball at Martin McDonough Gymnasium on PEGTV. Left corner 3-point attempt was not good. Fairhaven getting the rebound. Jace Hetrick put up one. Barker put up another shot. Andrew Barker's shot missing, and then we get a foul. That'll be Barker picking up the personal foul on the play. So that'll be the third team foul for Fairhaven. That gives it to MSJ. Mounties will be inbounding at the sideline. Steele on the inbounds. Nice break to the basket by the Fairhaven Slaters, putting together a nice play. Ends up in Max Cahill's hands. Max is going to go off the glass for the 2. MSJ responding quickly. Deshaun Reed at the other end of the floor. Makes a nice move to the hoop, as you see right there, hitting the bucket for the 2. Slaters waste no time trying to get it down over the half-court line. A long down-court pass intended for Andrew Barker. Too high, out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for Fairhaven, back to MSJ with 4:09 left to go in the first quarter. Fairhaven JVs leading MSJ 10-5. Braden Shutt put up a shot, misses in front of the basket. Arthur Trainer there with a rebound. His put-back attempt, no good. Rebound, Fairhaven. Slater's drive into the paint. Little floater put up there in front of the basket by Max Cahill. Coach Nick Davis making some substitutions. Coach Vadnais making some substitutions as well, and the ball will be inbounded here in just a moment by the MSJ Mounties. Turnover Mounties, Jace Hetrick underneath the Fairhaven basket, hits that bucket right there. Good look at it. No points though for Deshaun Reed on a layup attempt at the Mountie end of the floor. Fairhaven rebound. Slater's top of the circle, Jace Hetrick. Looks like they're going to give him 3 on that. Nice jump shot put up there right side of the basket by Jake Hetrick. Misses the shot. And we have a timeout here on the floor. So 2:38 left to go in the first quarter. Fairhaven JVs leading MSJ 17-5. We'll continue in a moment. Okay, timeout just about over with. We have 2:38 left to go in the first quarter. JV boys basketball. Fairhaven JVs leading MSJ 17-5. And I do have Tom Haley with me. Tom is going to be sitting in here a little bit tonight. Big game coming up directly after as we have 2 local teams, Tom, and Fairhaven undefeated, the varsity boys.
Undefeated, and the first time they played in Fairhaven, it was a defensive grinder, 36-32. Could be a different game tonight. We'll see.
MSJ boys on a turnover. Jake Almeida on a breakaway to the basket for the 2. Gives Fairhaven 19-5 advantage. Good-looking JV boys team from Fairhaven here tonight, too.
It is. And I don't know, Greg, if you know the story of number 12. He started, Andrew Barker. He's just taken a seat on the bench. But in the springtime, he was hit in the line with a line drive while pitching and had to go to Dartmouth and have surgery and lost just about all of his vision, maybe all but 3%. And he's been getting like 27, 25 points in a lot of games. It's a great comeback. Great comeback story, Andrew Barker.
Wow, I'm glad you were able to tell that. I did not know that. That's great to hear. So he's made a pretty much full recovery then.
Absolutely.
Well, good for him.
A lot of perseverance and never giving up.
All right, out of bounds. MSJ boys will be inbounding, and they're going to try a 3-point shot over there. That's Mason Green, put that one up, misses. Did have a Fairhaven rebound there by John Roberts at the baseline, but apparently he stepped on that, so looks like MSJ will keep it at their end of the floor with 1:52 left to go in the first quarter, 19-5. Fairhaven visiting here at Martin McDonough Gymnasium tonight, leading MSJ. Mounties will have it inbounded here in just a moment. Vincent Cavallari will be the inbounder. And there will be a foul here about mid-court, pushing foul. Going to be against, looks like Fairhaven's Adam Williams. 16 foul, by the way, right there. So that's a little early to have 16 fouls. Next one will be a bonus situation. Nice drive to the MSJ basket by Arthur Trainer. Got off a good shot, misses.
Oh, nice pass.
Fairhaven breakaway layup attempt by Adam Winter, misses. Now we see the ball go out of bounds.
You mentioned this is a good-looking Fairhaven JV team. Of course, this being Bob Prinovo's last year as the varsity coach. Whoever sits in his chair next year, I think it's going to have, obviously they lose a lot in Sawyer Ramey and some other players, but the cupboard's not going to be bare.
No, I'm very impressed watching these JV boys lead 19-5 right now, and now we got a carrying call there, so that will be a turnover. As Jack Almeida, a sophomore. Fairhaven's always just had a great program over there for basketball.
They do.
Girls are doing very well again this year, as always.
Yep, they're definitely a threat maybe to take the double crown, although there's a lot of competition. It's easier said than done, but they're both contenders.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Spalding has got such a nice team this year. That's
Yep,
good to see.
they do.
Don't know a whole lot about I don't anyway, about the northern teams. Here's a nice drive to the basket, left-handed layup try by Triner on an underhanded layup attempt, misses. Quick break by the Slaters down the floor. They get it in the paint. They'll kick it out over on that left side. That'll be
In and out.
John Roberts, three-point range. MSJ with the rebound. It's Ricky Gillum. No, turnover, and now let's see, a breakaway layup. It'll be finished off by Jack Almeida. With 28 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Fairhaven leads it 21-5. Mounties with it just over the half court. All right, that'll be a foul on Jack Spalding, one of the Fairhaven sophomores. Well, I know I've seen you at several different venues. You were over in West Rutland one night. You're still out and about and hitting all these different places.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your super senior honors.
Well, thank you.
I've had a couple of people say, I saw you on that. They mentioned me because I was talking to you in West Rutland.
Oh, right. Yep.
All right, so we have a foul on the floor. MSJ on the free throw line to shoot. That's Arthur Triner. Puts up the first of the one-and-one misses. Fairhaven rebounds. Slater's top of the circle, Jack Almeida. Off the back of the rim, no good. Almost a Mountie rebound. Right there was James Williams, but got away from him out of bounds sideline. So Fairhaven will inbound it. Well, I guess we're going to wait. We have 2 seconds, 2.7 seconds showing on the clock. So there will be a timeout. When that resumes, we'll have 2 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be right back. Okay, timeout just about over with. And again, 2.7 seconds showing on the clock left to go first quarter. Max Cahill will be the inbounder here for Fairhaven. So we'll see it inbounded. They try to get a shot off underneath. Tried to tip it in was Jace Hetrick. Didn't really get a good handle on it, and then the quarter will end. So after one quarter, Fairhaven 21, MSJ 5. Second quarter coming up in just a moment. Second quarter, 8 minutes up on the board. We're ready to go. The Mounties will inbound here to start our second quarter. Our score is Fairhaven 21, MSJ 5. And as you see the ball go out of bounds there at the baseline, it'll be out off MSJ. So that'll be turnover. Goes back to Fairhaven. They will bring it down the floor. Max Cahill will bring it over the half-court line. No pressure from MSJ. Slater three-point attempts by Max Cahill, top of the circle underneath. We have a whistle, and it looks like a foul.
Greg, two good teams tonight in the varsity game, and it was so much intensity in Fairhaven in the first meeting, 36-32 Fairhaven victory. You knew it'd be a big crowd. We're a long way from halftime, just starting the second quarter. You look up in the bleachers, and it's going to be a full house.
Let me get a little shot of that since you mentioned that. Yeah, we're just starting the second quarter. These are the bleachers at MSJ you see right there, and they're, if you want a seat here, you better get here in a hurry, right?
Yep.
All right, at the free throw line shooting was Braden Shutt. This is his foul shot.
And there he is.
In, out,
Andrew
back
Barker.
in. Andrew Barker. Thought that one was coming back out. That's a 3. 24-5 is our score with that bucket. And the ball stolen away by Fairhaven. Cody Adams coming up with it. Nice fast break put together. Again, that Barker was Andrew Barker underneath. Quick 5 points for Barker and Fairhaven. Mounties get it inside in front of the basket. Do get a shot off. Arthur Trainer put it up, misses. Slater rebound, quick fast break down the floor again to Barker. Gets ahead of everybody, puts up a shot, misses, and then we have a foul on the play. So that'll put Barker on the free throw line to shoot. That'll be Arthur Trainer for MSJ picking up his first personal, actually the team's first team foul. That's interesting. 18 fouls here for Fairhaven already. Barker having a good first half here.
The Crawley Road Race is back this year after a 3-year absence. Looking over there at Mike Canty, one of the officials. He's running more Crawleys than anybody.
Mike has been a fixture as a referee too for a lot of years, right?
Oh yes.
Andrew Barker, second free throw is good. 28-5 is our score. Fairhaven JVs leading MSJ at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Mounties get off a shot. Miss. Fairhaven rebounds. Slater setting up with it at their end of the floor. Three-point try by Porter Silva, new into the ball game. Misses off the rim. They got it back to him. He passes off. Now ball top of the circle. There's a drive right into the middle. Max Cahill putting up the shot, misses. Another Fairhaven rebound. And we're going to have a travel. Mentioned the Martin McDonough Gymnasium. I thought we might see Martin McDonough tonight. He hasn't been here so far, maybe later.
Yeah, he might be in.
Used to see him at some concerts in the summer.
This is a game you would come to, right?
I would guess, yeah. A lot of folks would think this is probably one of the, if not the biggest game of the year here so far in the regular season. MSJ with it, top of the circle. It's Braden Shutt driving closer to the basket, and the official right there, the traveling violation call.
And it wouldn't be surprising, Greg. I mean, it's maybe even, you could say, probable if we would see a meeting number 3 between the Slaters and the Mounties in the playoffs, both in Division II.
Ethan Haggerty, deep left corner, three-point attempt, misses. Dominic Anderson with a rebound for the Mounties. Deshaun Reed, ball goes back out top of the circle. Mounties, it'll be 3 if that one goes. No, 2. I thought that would look like 3. That was Ricky Gillum hitting that bucket. Fairhaven trying to respond. Jack Almeida with a three-point attempt. Got a rebound. Would they get the sideline there, I guess. So that will be a turnover. Yeah, things starting to wind down, Tom, here as we get to the middle of February. Notice looking at the schedules.
Think about, here we are on Thursday night, and Monday, the girls' playoff pairings will be released.
So we are definitely getting toward the end. Jack Almeida hitting that bucket underneath after a missed shot by Barker on the putback on the rebound. Mounties shot is up. No good. Braden Shutt put that shot up. We got a Fairhaven rebound. Here you see the Slaters setting up with it at their end of the floor. Beautiful teamwork right there underneath. Going to come away empty, though. John Roberts can't drop it in.
Got to finish those.
Dominic Anderson out in three-point range, puts one up. We see that come off the rim. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds at the baseline. Just waiting for the call on whose possession. Yeah, we're really lucky to have so many good teams with the Fairhaven boys undefeated. The girls doing excellent. Carl Serrani's got a great team over there. The girls in West Rutland doing real good.
Absolutely. The Rutland girls have won 17 straight. And the Rutland boys, despite their record, they're a dangerous playoff team. Absolutely dangerous.
I've not had a chance to see them. They've had some of those games on PEGTV. There's a shot put up, little floater there by James Williams. From the right side, comes over the rim, no good. Got a tie up, looks like a jump ball call, and possession Fairhaven. Slater's with it down the floor, 3:05 left to go in the first half. JV boys basketball. Good looking Fairhaven JV team here. There's a shot laid up there by Jack Spalding, a sophomore. Gets it in the paint in front of the basket for the two. And down the floor, Arthur Treener for MSJ. Mason Green from three-point range, no good. Fairhaven fast break down the floor, finished off nicely by Jack Almeida. 34-7 with that basket. All right, so that will probably, that's 19 fouls, so it'll be a 1-and-1. Mounties will be on the free throw line to shoot. Both teams putting some substitutions in. 2:18 left to go in the first half, 34-7. Fairhaven leading MSJ. JV's boys basketball. Free throw shot. Treener, Arthur Treener missing that one. And a collision underneath the Fairhaven basket as Max Cahill driving to the hoop, trying to get up a shot underneath with a left hand. He's fouled. All right, so Cahill, who is a sophomore at Fairhaven, will be on the line to shoot. Looks like that foul will be on Mason Green. It should be a two shot. First one is good. Slater's good-looking JV boys basketball team.
Very good.
Mounties always with a great program.
They do.
And right in the thick of things there. The second free throw is up and good. If I was correct.
And the Mounties have Hartford coming in here, an equally tough team for their next game.
Three-point attempt by Arthur Treener. No good. Rebound Fairhaven. Slater's drive to the basket. Shot is up. This one not going to go by Max Cahill. MSJ rebound. Fast break down the floor. They get it underneath. Shot put up. We'll have a foul on the play. That shot you saw was Mason Green. He is fouled, so we'll have a foul on Jack Spalding for Fairhaven. His second personal. That's 10 team fouls. So it'll be two shots. Double bonus from this point forward. All right, Mason Green hitting the first. You'll get one more. You mentioned Hartford. I'm looking at that. They're the number 4 team in Division II right now, right?
Yep.
I took this from the VPA website
Yep.
today. So, yeah, that'll be a great game, too.
It will be. Those are the kind of tests that you want to have going into the playoffs.
Oh, it's a fun time of year when you get to mid to late February. That should be
Andrew
3.
Barker, another 3.
Barker lighting it up on that one, so he definitely found the range. That brings us to 1:14 left to go here in the first half. We'll hopefully get some halftime stats for you from Rodney down there at the scorer's table. Rodney Ward, we thank him for that. Narvan Paul with it, top of the circle, brings it left side, Mountie end of the floor. Narvan drive right to the basket, put up the shot, misses. Rebound coming down to Cody Adams. Good to see Narvan back in there. He came out holding his shoulder there earlier.
Yeah, good to see him back.
Mike Finnegan worked on him for a little bit. The trainer for Fairhaven. Seems to be okay. Good ball movement, Fairhaven. They will not get any points this trip down the floor. Arthur Trainer with a rebound. Passes off back to Trainer, puts up the three-point attempt, misses. That's a Cody Adams rebound. Brings us down to 15 seconds left to go here in the half. Jump shot in front of the free throw line. Max Cahill misses, out of bounds, baseline underneath. Mounties will have it back here. No, they're going to have a foul. It's going to be a foul on Cody Adams. So, and that's 10 team fouls for Fairhaven. So we'll come to the other end of the floor, and Deshaun Reed will be on the line to shoot. He's going to be there for 2. So MSJ struggled here a little bit, trying to get some points, get some offense going here, Tom.
Yep, for sure.
Been hurt a little bit by the turnovers. Deshaun Reed, a sophomore at MSJ. Misses the first one, he'll get one more. All right, I think what we had there is Deshaun Reed stepping over the foul line there. So violation by the shooter is what he said, so that won't count. 8 seconds showing on the clock, Fairhaven ball. And a pass underneath, gets loose, out of bounds. Back to MSJ with 3.7 seconds showing in the half. So Mounties will have a chance to get it in, probably get a half-court shot off here. Over the half-court line, there we are. And off the back of the rim, you see that one go, no good, and that will end the half. After one half of basketball, Fairhaven JV's 39, MSJ 9. We'll hopefully get some halftime stats for you coming up. Okay, halftime, Martin McDonough Gymnasium and the Fairhaven Slater JV boys leading the MSJ boys 39-9. Let's check some of the scoring statistics here at the half, and we thank Rodney Ward for this information from MSJ. Jack Almeida has a total of 8 points. He's hit 4 field goals for Fairhaven. So he finishes up the half with 8. Nice first half. Jack Spalding, 1 field goal in the second quarter for a total of 2 points. Tom, you mentioned Andrew Barker. Andrew having a nice first half. He's hit 3 3-pointers, 4 field goals. 3 of them were 3-pointers. So he has 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. So a total of 13 points here at the half. Jace Hetrick with a total of 7 points, 3 field goals, including 1 3-pointer. And then Max Cahill with a total of 3, 7, 8, 9 points here at the half. And that is the Fairhaven scoring. On the other side of the ledger, Mason Green with a total of 2 points, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Arthur Trainer, 1 point here at the half. Deshaun Reed has a total of 4 points on 2 field goals, hit both of those in the first quarter. Ricky Gillum with a total of 2 points on 1 field goal. It was Fairhaven outscoring MSJ 21-5 in that first quarter, and then again 18-3 in the second quarter, and that brings us to our halftime score of Fairhaven 39, MSJ 9. So Mounties struggling here offensively just a little bit, and we'll be back with our second half coming up shortly. Back at Martin McDonough Gymnasium, and we have 8 minutes up on the board for the third quarter, ready to go in this Fairhaven MSJ JV boys matchup. Fairhaven Slaters lead 39-9. And Slaters inbound the ball first here as we're underway with the second half. That is Cody Adams taking a 3-point shot attempt, missing. And the rebound coming down to the Mounties. Arthur Trainer now with it. Trainer having some trouble, gets stripped of the ball, but recovered there by the Mounties. Ricky Gillum coming up with it. Deshaun Reed now will take a shot in front of the basket, misses. Andrew Barker got the rebound, loses it on the dribble over the half-court line. Recovered, they get it right back. And Barker for three. You mentioned, Tommy, he had three three-pointers he hit there in that first half and waste no time doing it
The
again.
JV coach says in Luke Vadney in practice, it's like a video machine. It's incredible when he goes out behind the arc and starts shooting.
Definitely can see it right there. Mounties missed their attempt here. Mason Green shot. And a quick fast break down the floor. Jason Hetrick finishes it off for Fairhaven underneath. Slaters increased their lead to 44-9 now. Both teams on Lenny Burke Court here at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Ricky Gillum, three-point try, right corner, not going to go. Slaters with the rebound and the ball. Little turnaround jumper by Max Cahill, no good. Mounties rebounded. It's Mason Green last with it, lost it out of bounds at the sideline. Apparently that is going to be out off Fairhaven. So it looks like Mason Green will be the inbounder. And we see a steal and a breakaway by Jack Almeida going in for Fairhaven on the right-handed layup. Another steal. And it looks like it's going to be an easy layup for two more. Jace Hetrick on the takeaway and the layup. And the Slaters will do it again here. Jace Hetrick finishing that off with another two there, and we have a foul. All right, so the two will be good, and Mason Green will pick up a personal foul on the play and will be on the line for a possible three-point play. So Hetrick, the sophomore, waiting for the ball from the official, and will get one shot.
Hetrick, an outstanding soccer player.
Free throw is up and off the front of the rim, no good. And this is Narvan Paul bringing it down the floor for MSJ. Paul, nice touch there, getting off a nice shot attempt. Good look at it, misses. Barker got the rebound. Slaters with it at their end of the floor. That's going to be three on that shot. Max Cahill.
Pretty good three-point shooting here by the Slaters in the JV game.
Yep. Narvan Paul driving to the free throw line. We have a foul. All right, Coach Godness going to the bench here. We have three new substitutions coming in. Get a healthy lead like that, you can pretty much do what you want. Get very comfortable with where you stand at the moment. Give everybody a chance. Ball inbounded by MSJ, quickly lost out of bounds. It's Ben Looney out there for MSJ now. Slipped through his hands out of bounds. So it goes back now to Fairhaven. And a little floater put up there by Andrew Barker with the right hand, left side misses. Rebound, nice fast break down the floor. Big guy there, Narvan Paul taking off.
Pretty nimble.
Looks like a lineman on the football team there, but
they don't have football. He does play tennis pretty well too.
yeah, MSJ's long history of football here is on hold at the moment, right?
Yeah, it has been for quite a while.
There's Andrew Barker with a left-handed, underhanded layup shot.
You always wonder if 8-man will come back on the Vermont football landscape, and if it did, if that would be the door that could open for the Mounties.
Well, I know you've talked about it and talked with people about it and written
Yep.
about it. There's a shot put up and good by Braden Shutt. Just such a long history of that. And this court itself, just the history on this court.
Yep.
Where we look now at Martin McDonough Gymnasium, Lenny Burke Court. Fairhaven JV's lead 55-13, 2:42 left to go in the third quarter. Slaters with the ball. There will be a foul underneath. Adam Williams trying to go up for a shot. That'll be a foul on Narvan Paul. I remember when this was a wood floor here. Do you
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yes.
They actually had some trouble with it, right? Some of that was coming up there and then replaced it with this floor. First free throw is up and not going to go. That's Adam Williams. With the second free throw, this one's off the front of the rim, no good. Ball goes out of bounds just in front of us. And it will be Fairhaven inbounding. You can see number 4 there. That's Jack Spaulding will be the inbounder. And that was a beautiful play.
Pretty
right
play.
there. Andrew Barker finishes it off. Good ball movement. Everybody moving nicely there on the Fairhaven side. They finish it off with a pass to Barker. Inside, goes right in for a nice layup. Mounties having a little trouble, but they recover underneath. Braden Shutt, the freshman, picks it up off the floor. In for the 2. Been a while since we've had an MSJ basket. John Roberts shot initially up there, 3-point range, no good. Underneath Barker with the rebound, puts it in for the 2. Narvan Paul trying to feed it underneath, looking for Gavin Towell. Gets away from him, out of bounds. They give it back to Fairhaven. They have exactly a minute on the board left to go here in the third quarter. So MSJ back waiting on defense. And the Slaters will bring it over the half-court line. That'll be Jack Spaulding with it. Slaters, Jack Spaulding gets a good drive to the basket, put up the shot, misses. And Mounties initially there with a rebound. That was Gavin Towell got the rebound. Do see a travel call there, and it's probably against Towell and MSJ. So Fairhaven's John Roberts lining up. Roberts, a freshman, at the baseline, will inbound it. Slaters work it around the perimeter. John Roberts will finish it off with a bucket. And there we hear the buzzer ending the third quarter. After 3 quarters. It's Fairhaven 61, MSJ 15, JV boys basketball. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter coming up. All right, fourth quarter, 8 minutes up on the board. Ball inbounded by the Mounties, and we are underway. JV basketball, fourth quarter action from Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Porter Silva going to pick up the foul. And Braden Shutt getting ready to inbound it here at the baseline. Deep left corner shot is up, no good. Rebound MSJ. They'll get it right back out there to Gavin Towell. Got 2 shot attempts at it. Neither one of them going to drop, and John Roberts got the rebound. So here come the Slaters down the floor. Underneath the Fairhaven basket, John Roberts will get the shot off. Fairhaven just working that offense. They have that healthy lead, just trying to take some time off the clock. All right, we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to give you another crowd shot right here, as you can see across.
Yeah, it really filled in.
Yes.
Big crowd. All
right, so timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, timeout over with, ball inbounded by MSJ. 6:37 left to go here in this basketball game. JV boys basketball at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Drive to the MSJ basket. Ricky Gillen put up a shot, misses. Number 30 for MSJ, and number 30 for Fairhaven, Porter Silva, got that rebound. Slaters get it underneath after working it around. Adam Williams missing the shot. Mountie rebound. There will be a foul right there. Ball in Braden Shutt's hands. Braden trying to get closer to the basket. Coming in baseline, get fouled. Looks like John Roberts will pick up that foul. Mounties will be inbounding here at the baseline. And that will be a 3-point bucket hit right there. Nice shot by Arthur Triner, a freshman for MSJ. Hasn't been a whole lot of offense here from MSJ tonight, so I'm sure they feel pretty good about that one. Fairhaven responds at the other end of the floor. Jack Spalding got it underneath. Nice assist off the glass for the 2. Deshaun Reed going to save it in play, Mountie end of the floor. Kicks it back out on top. Now wide open 3-point try right side by Ben Looney. That's over the rim, out of bounds, baseline back to Fairhaven. Slaters will have it back with 4:45 left to go in this basketball game. I know all these folks anticipating the next one coming up.
Yeah, and the crowd is just big story of the night. High school sports is alive. Give them a game, give them a marquee game, and they will come. And they have.
Jack Spalding with the 2 underneath for Fairhaven.
Speaking of the crowd, Greg, what a lineup of sports personalities in the front row with Rob Black, Now the guy's in the way. I can't. Rob Black, Steve Morrow, Nate Trainer, and Sherman Hunt, all sitting together in the front row.
Well, now that you said that, I'm going to see if I can zoom in on these guys.
Yep.
And that is who Tom is talking about right there. All right, so we have Mounties with it at their end of the floor. Glad you mentioned that. I got a good shot of that. That was good.
All right.
Trying to get my camera work here going. All right, Fairhaven with it at their end of the floor. Jack Spaulding. There's a drive right to the basket. Layup by Adam Williams. Yeah, a lot of these guys know where the good game is, too.
Oh, yeah. You'll see them there all the time.
They follow. If it's going to be West Rutland Proctor, they'll be sitting over there tonight probably, right? Or Rutland. And
Yeah. And of course, Steve Morrow runs the clock for a lot of games in Proctor and Rutland.
yeah, see Steve at a lot of different venues. Football matchups. There's shot top of the circle. That'll be Ethan Haggerty. Going to get 3, it looks like, on that. Brings us down to 3 minutes, under 3 minutes left to go in this basketball game.
3-point shooting tonight by the Little Slaters that any varsity team would be proud of.
All right, Deshaun Reed taking it strong to the basket, missing the shot. Adam Williams with the rebound. Here come the Slaters. Yeah, not one of your higher percentage shots out there, but sometimes people can do it pretty well. Fairhaven drive to the basket. Nice baseline move, Jack Spaulding. Will finish it off with a right-handed shot off the glass. Brings us down to 2:14 left to go in the basketball game. Deshaun Reed putting up that shot, missing from 3-point range. Mounting end of the floor. Rebound, Ethan Haggerty. Yeah, I would say, you'd have to have a pretty good feeling about this Fairhaven JV team. You said
Absolutely.
Coach Prenovos in his final year, you were mentioning earlier.
Well, I don't think he'll be back, but he'll be leaving it in good hands.
Well, he was there to coach his 2 grandsons. I know he wanted to do Aubrey Ramey.
Yep.
Eric's 2 sons and Sawyer.
And Aubrey's still playing baseball at Castleton. February 21st, they open in Lexington, Virginia against Washington and Lee.
Those must be some fun trips, I would guess.
Oh, yeah.
All right, shot is up and good. Fairhaven side with 1:22 left to go here in this basketball game. We'll get you the final scoring statistics when we're done, Rod. That's Rodney Ward right there on your right at the scorer's table. Thank him for giving me the stats. 1:10 left to go. Ball we see roll out of bounds. Fairhaven with a pretty healthy lead in this one, 76-18. Monty JVs have struggled a little bit, but every year you never know what you're going to have the next year.
Oh, no.
MSJ,
Particularly here.
Yes.
Because you don't know.
No. Loose ball picked up there by the Slaters. They get it over the timeline. Yeah, what new addition or who develops over the years or transfers in, you just don't know. Varsity program strong.
Well, they have a young man on the varsity this year, Mason Boudreau, who at one time was playing in the blue and gold of Pulteney. So, you're right. You don't know.
Well, we were down here, well, PEGTV was, when Owen Trainer had set that record scoring night.
Yep.
It's kind of fun to, over the years, you see all these names up on the wall up there. I know they had Andrew Prunty got on there recently.
Yep. Was here for that one. That was quite a celebration this year. He came back and they honored him, put the banner up.
Yeah, it was
And that's
gone for a
gonna
while.
do
I
it
think
here.
they said they give him the banner and then plant a new one, right?
Yep.
All right, so it is a final score of 76-18. Fairhaven JVs defeating the MSJ Mounties. Full house crowd on hand. The varsity game coming up next. Players shaking hands here as we'll be wrapping it up in just a moment. We'll get some final stats for you, and we'll be doing that in just a moment. Back at Martin McDonough Gymnasium, Lenny Burke Court here tonight, where the Fairhaven Slater JVs have defeated the MSJ Mounties by a score of 76 to 18. Let's check the MSJ scoring here first, and we'll start right at the top. Mason Green will finish up with a total of 2 points. Arthur Triner with a total of 4 points. Braden Shutt with a total of 4 points. Deshaun Reed will finish up with a total of 4 points. Ricky Gillum a total of 2 points, and Narven Paul will finish up with 2 in the Mountie losing effort here tonight. For the Fairhaven JV boys, the point totals are Jack Almeida with a total of 10 points, finishing with double digits here tonight. Jack Spaulding will finish up with a total of 8 points. Ethan Haggerty with a total of 3 points. Andrew Barker will finish up leading all scorers with a total of 20 points, and he hit 4 three-pointers in that 20-point effort to lead all scorers here tonight for Fairhaven. Jace Hattrick finishes up with a total of 13 points. Adam Williams with a total of 2 points. John Roberts with a total of 6 points. Max Cahill with a total of 12 points. Cody Adams will round out the scoring with a total of 2 points. So that is our final scoring totals in the JV portion here tonight. It's Fairhaven 76, MSJ 18. Thanks for watching. We'll have coverage of the Fairhaven and MSJ varsity boys game also coming up on PEGTV.